Let's bring in Grady Tate, the sports editor now for the News Examiner out of Connersville, Indiana. And Grady, again, thanks for joining us here on SRN. This Connersville Spartan team has surprised a lot of people over the state of Indiana, but I'm sure not you. Is that the case?
Yeah, they've been a pretty good team over the last couple of years. They've been building a program with some kids. This year they finished the regular season 21-5, and they don't really have any stars on the team, and I think that's why they didn't get talked about a lot. They don't have a really superstar kid. You got three kids that one averages 12.0 points a game. That's Bo Isaacs. He's their center, and then Grant Smith averages 11.7 points a game. And then Tyler Billups averages 11.6 points a game, and then Barrett Socott is 8.6 a game. So as you can see, they're very unselfish. They spread it around a little bit. So,
Grady, obviously you have a very experienced coach in Kerry Brown, who has a nice track record. I know I met him when he was at Rushville a long time ago, but it looks like this community of yours has certainly gotten behind this team, so I can imagine they're going to bring the whole town with them.
They did. They really showed up at Newcastle, and in fact, in the championship game, I think they might even have outnumbered Newcastle a little bit. I know the team is very thankful. They talk about the crowd and how they support them and follow them, and so it's a really positive thing for the community. Of course, Connersville is a huge basketball community with 2 state championships behind them. So,
right.
And Spartan Bowl being the venue that it is. So basketball is a big... I'm from Kansas, and when I moved here, we love our basketball in Kansas, but when I moved here, it was a religion. So,
you know, and I was looking back over the years, Connersville has had a number of players who have been selected to the Indiana All-Star team, including one Mr. Basketball, but the community support has really lended this Spartan team a big hand, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. Of course, we had Matt Howard here a few years
right.
ago. People remember him with his run with Butler. So, yeah, basketball's just been a really big thing here, a big boost to the community, and they really get behind their team, you know, good, bad, or otherwise. They really get behind the team. So,
I was talking yesterday with one of your deputy sheriffs who was involved with the escort from Newcastle back to Connersville and the excitement that he talked about, but it sounds like this team has really been nothing but heart and soul.
Yeah, it has. Again, the community's really gotten behind this team, and it's just meant a lot to us. Watching this team put together this nice run. We went 7-0 in the Eastern Indiana Athletic Conference this year, giving us back-to-back conference championships. So the team has steadily been building itself. One thing of note, this team this year against Shelbyville, we made 48 of 55 free throws in that game, and as it turned out, that's a state record for the team. The old state record was Jeffersonville, who made 47 against Henryville in 1965.
Wow. And it looked like that was one of the key things for the sectional championship in terms of getting to the free throw line. You can never downgrade that, especially when you get to the waning moments of the fourth quarter.
Absolutely, and that's how Connersville really, that was the blueprint to both their wins against Greenfield Central and Newcastle, getting that lead midway through the fourth quarter, and then from that point on, not settling for three-point shots or jumpers. From that point on, Connersville will settle for nothing less than layups or fouls, and that was their blueprint, and I think it's a blueprint they'll probably follow this weekend as well. You know, they'll try to get a lead, 3-4 point lead midway through the fourth quarter, and then try to nurse it with, keeping the ball away. So.
Well, we look forward to having the Spartans here in town on Saturday at historic Southport Fieldhouse, and I know that we'll catch up with you, Grady. I want to appreciate and thank you so much for joining us here on Indiana SRN, and good luck to the Spartans.
Thank you very much, and we look forward to visiting your beautiful city.